We're going to move on to using multiple data sources. I'll close this one down. It's the pack list. And this one's a little, it's got a few less fields on here, fewer fields than the other one. But the big thing with this format is I can print this one using our new data sources. It's not that I couldn't print the other one with the new data sources, but I just like showing this one because there's not that many fields on this. But if I open up my notepad here and show you, we can print by passing JSON data to MarkMagic, CSV data. So this format can be printed with new data types. You can pass XML to MarkMagic. So you can see here, here's the order date. Here's the data for order date. Here's order number, data for order number. And same deal, JSON, order date. It's just different, instead of XML, it's JSON. And the cool thing about this now, if anyone's familiar with the flat file process, you're probably, shaking your head right now, how cumbersome it could be trying to print. Let's say you had a huge master format, 2,000 fields, and you wanted to print data that was at the very end, or a field that was at the very end, 1,900 spaces in. You'd have to build a string of data with 1,900 spaces in it, and then you put your data in, and it works. But this is way easier. You can just pass the field name you want and the data. You don't even have to pass all field names. Maybe I just want to print the route and the meal kit number and what have you. I just pass this info in the JSON, pass it to MarkMagic, and it'll work. It'll fill in. So I guess what I'm saying is we go by field name now using the new data types. So CSV, if I were to create a CSV file, I can pass the item, I can pass the quantity 1, and then I can pass quantity 3, and right after that, an order number next. Doesn't matter the order. So, and I can show a final printout of that one, pack list. And this was all passed in using JSON data, and it just printed. So one other cool thing on this format too is this total section. In the JSON data, there's not I can show you, but there's not a total. I didn't pass 103 in it. We're using a feature in MarkMagic called star calc, where we just simply take these fields and add them up. So very simple. It's a field type, star heading, star link, star calc. So, and it's very similar to linking. You're just linking together the fields you want to add. So I'm quantity 1 plus quantity 2 plus quantity 3, and you get the result. So using star calc, you can create totals like this. You can do multiplication. We got people that will do sales at some times, and they'll do multiply by 0.75, 25% off your price. So you can do a calculation that way. So star calc, very handy feature. Love to see more people using that. So that's what I got here, showing off the multiple data sources printing. So yes, the ability to print JSON data, CSV, XML. So
yeah, and I think that's just to highlight that a little bit more. Kind of, some folks can think outside the box a little bit. I mean, and use MarkMagic for other applications that you already own the software, so you might as well use the heck out of it. You don't have to, beyond the WM integration. And this is true for version 10 and MMPI, all these different, input file types, CSV, JSON, XML, and so on. Version 11 of the AS400 MarkMagic version will accept all these file types. So even you AS400 customers, if there's some kind of ad hoc thing you want to do that you want to print and happens to be CSV data or some other, of these newer input types, you can use MarkMagic for that. So you already own it. So take advantage.